Hello everyone, this is Little Phantom from from Phantom Arties, um, and I just finished part 1 of making watercolor backgrounds, and I'm going to do part 2. So we've got some more paper. Oh, you ordered them yesterday and you got them today? You get delivery on Sunday? Really? Oh my god. I don't get delivery on Sunday. I don't even get, well, sometimes, if I order from, well, there's 2 websites that I know of that deliver on Saturday, but that's all. All right. Right, okay, so I was actually quite fond of those, we kind of do drippage and stuff like that, so I'm gonna do one of those more, but I will need to use this black whatever kind of stuff over here. The black part got into the blue stuff. Okay. So I must not have been very careful with while I moved it. Although it looked blue, so I don't quite get it. Maybe there was like a smidgen of blue left. Anyway, so here we go again. Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, it delivers on Sunday. Didn't know that. But I don't actually order enough from Amazon, because the last time I ordered something was for my webcam, and that has been 2 months ago, something like that. 2 months? No, longer. 2 months and a half. I'm just grabbing the little bits. This is blue-black, but, kind of. And my neighbor next door is using his drill still. Let's clean out the brush. Maybe I should go for the sepia now. Yeah, let's go for the sepia. Just making sure I have I make everything loose. Yeah, I think I have it all. So this is going to be a darker page. Darker background, I mean. I thought sepia would be cool for some stuff, so that's why I took that bottle home with me. So that's no there. Yeah. What time are we? 3:47. Okay. I know Patty from Inky Obsessions is going to stream today, so right, okay, so since we're in the brown thingy, let's go and come on, get over here. A little bit of dried pieces that I'm trying to get in here. It's not pigmented enough. Come on. Get back in that little one. There we go. It's more watered down than the other ones. Oh, I got the pigment right here. Wasn't actually supposed to happen. Oh, and I got a hair. Right. And then, oh, I've got a little bit of this. Not really sure what color that is, but let's see. Oh, it's a bit darker. Oh, we've got a bit of stuff going on here. So let's put that in there. Oh, screw. Go. And then I'm gonna put some of that dark green, black, whatever it is. I just need to make it all loose. Okay, I have it all. Looks like it. This one is one of the other greeny stuff. Kind of looks the same. Okay. Right. am losing pigment though because it looks a bit black. Right. So again, let's do this first. Let's do whoa, that is one fat drip. Wee. I got some brown, some green. I sprayed it a bit too much. Zoom. Oh, it's real dark. Yeah, it may be yummy, but you know, it was supposed to be the original colors, and I was kind of frustrated last night. So, oh darn, I didn't put out any more napkins. So that's why I just, started a whole new, this idea of using, well, not my idea, Carol's idea, of using it up and, right, napkins. So, and I'm trying to use, some colors that are kind of fit, if you can, call this fitting. Right, okay, I'm going to disentangle this mess. Well, this gets a little chance to dry. Right, oh, yeah. Napkin number 1, yeah. Napkin number 2 and 3. Napkin number 4. Napkin number 5. And napkin number 6. There we go. Meanwhile, this had a little chance to dry. Let's see if it still prints. Oh, it did some printing. Nice. Okay. You might need to press just a little bit harder. Hold on. Light spray. Seems to be better, but this is quite empty. Light spray and press. Okay. Light spray and press. Okay, that's better. Okay, I can live with that. Just making sure that most of the it was not a bad color choice. Okay. Let's put this one aside. Uh-oh. I need space. Right. No, that's not dry. Not dry. Not dry. Oops, my eye. Almost. Okay. I managed to make some space. Yes, I'm using watercolor paper. The Excel Aquarelle. It's 11.7 inches on 16.5 inches. And how do I know that? Because it's right on there. I can't calculate that fast. But I had two of these large pads, and normally it was supposed to be in a very big book. Well, it was in a very big book. That's why they're all folded and they have holes on them. But that book was very unhandy, very heavy, and you couldn't, working inside it was, kind of. I'm taking the cover right now. So sorry if you hear things falling. So because I even took the cover apart and stuff like that. So hold on, let me just make sure this is dry. And I've redone it. So this is the inside. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out. Zoom out. Hold on, zoom out. As you can see, it's quite big. Ow! Oh! I hit my head with the camera, or the camera hit my head. Right. So it's quite large. But this is the inside. You can still see the holes where it was. Can you see that? Here you can see it. So there were several signatures in there, and normally it was supposed to go like, hold on. So this was the front, and this was a flap that you could put or over it or under it. So it was a very big one. It doesn't actually look quite this big on my camera right now, but it actually is. Hold on. What's the height of this? Because this has inches. 11 and a half inches. And this, yeah, this is 3 or 4 times 11 and a half. So yeah, I redid the cover. I took everything off. I took off the there was paint on there. There was book pages on there, glued with heavy gel medium. Let me take a sip of tea. I'm standing, by the way. So I took it all off. I put it in a bucket of water with some detergent and all that stuff like that. So, oh, what's this? Got no idea what that is. Maybe it's, yeah, my hands are quite dirty. Because this is canvas, so you can actually wet canvas, and I just scrumpled it up and stuff like that to fit it into a bucket. And this is the scrumpling up from being, because my my shelves over there aren't that big to accommodate the size. So so this is the inside. These are just, you know, you can even still see some text of the book pages that were on there. So it kind of, you know, the book pages itself I managed to scrub off, but the text on there, the text, sometimes the text is still on there. So these were just, you know, little splashes of paint. I did that with my finger, by the way. So a bit of a splash of paint and then doing it with my finger, which kind of, you know, after a while it hurts your finger. But, you know, I wanted to, you know. And then I covered it with my mixture of, oh, it's a mixture of gold, copper, pearl medium, matte medium, and gloss medium. So it's a whole mixture. And I did a few layers, a few light layers on the inside. And on the outside, I didn't use the gold. I just made a mixture of gloss medium and matte medium. And I went several times over that with a thin layer. Thin layers are best. Well, that's at least what I have experienced when you're using fabric or canvas or stuff like that. Thin layers, always thin layers. So it doesn't look anything anymore like this used to be. Because it was supposed to be, it was a book that I made together with someone I knew, and we had our handprints on there. But you know, it was something like, you know, it had both our handprints on there, and I was like, you know, that's not really. So I didn't want to, you know, have those handprints on there anymore, so that's why I kind of changed it. So here you can also see some of the holes that I made, and I will need to re-poke some of them if I want to use it, but you know, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are, this was 10 times where it was, you know, where it was connected, where it was sewn to, so it was very sturdy. It was hard to get it off, but you know, so yeah. I still want to do something with it, but at the moment I'm like, I don't know. Because what's the size of this? Let me check it against. Ooh. Now that is interesting because, as you can see, because this is 12. Oh yeah, because I said it was 11.5 inches. So actually, I could cut this into pieces for dories. I just realized that. So I could actually cut this up for like, where's my ruler? Where is my ruler? Nope, not that one. Got it. Of course, my ruler is over there. Oh. Let's take the metal one because the plastic one. Oh, craft lounge. So hold on. So this is for the width, and the height is supposed to be 21, 22. Let's put 22 just in case. I would get, you know, if this part could actually be used as a dory. And the thing is, if you make holes in there, it doesn't rip. Actually, a very good idea. Because, you know, those very large books. So I've got one of those, and then I've got two of those. Just doing some inside measuring. And then I put another one. And then we got a little flap. So I could make 3 dories out of this if I wanted to. It's actually a very good idea. Small A small one, Heather, like your small one. Ah, like I have my little baby idea notebook. This is my little baby idea notebook. Ta-da! This is my little baby. Ah. So yeah, and it has lots of, oh, color, right? Because there's a color thing in here where I was working together with Heather, color theory Heather. This was done with gouache. It isn't actually, the correct colors and stuff. Oh, crinkle stuffies. Crinkle stuffies. Isn't that lovely? So I was doing actually, and it was while Heather was streaming actually. So I went from lemon yellow to pinky red. This was during one of Heather's streams. So yeah, I haven't done the rest of the colors because this was gouache, or yeah, it said watercolor, but not really. I mean, you know. But yeah, this is my idea notebook and some sketching stuff and supplies and tools and techniques. Got, and this is all from DD streams, notes from DD streams that I actually need to put in somewhere. I have my project plans. Make lists of. You stream YouTube, but I've actually put that in my diary. Little mind map and lists, sketching, color, supplies and tools, techniques, but I actually have a hardbound book for techniques, and I also have my no, what is it? My creative tips booklet here in my diary, which I'm actually not sure. I may change the what's inside my diary because I want to actually start on those self-reflection questions that I printed off and that I put here. Oh, phantoms. These are all self-reflection questions in an accordion. I looked for them on Google. It goes on and on. I looked for them on Google and found a few websites that were very helpful with, questions to ask yourself. So this is my little accordion book. So I want to, I want to do some reflection to see, from where I've come and where I am now and how I used to be and how I am now, kind of like see some kind, I want to see, what things have changed, what I've worked on, and, like for example, school, I didn't do that. I didn't do that before September, so, which is also actually challenging, but it's also part of my growth. So so yeah, I'm gonna and this is then, stuffy, so I might revamp the inside. Well, revamp and just, make sure that everything that is in here that I actually need, because, my creative tips, it's handy for at home, but not really handy for to have underway, because, I'm not really going to, if I do have creative tips, I can still put them here. I can still put them in my writing journal and then put them somewhere else. Anyway, rabbit trail. Right. Take care package. That's the same one that I have over there. My sources and references, but at the moment I have those here and in a list in my dory. A signature dory. Yeah, that's also a possibility. Hold on. Where was I? Where was I? Techniques. Take care. Sources, references, books. I did do some stuff here, but most of it is also in my dory, in my list booklet. Topics and words. I started this in October. October 2014 challenge prompts. So, you know, I've kind of journaling tips and whatnot. And blog. I'm revamping my blog. I've been busy revamping my blog, but it's taking a while. Yeah, and this was one of those topics that Didi had for the idea notebook. You had my art 1, my art 2, but at that time I was like, you know, what is my art? I wasn't really sure what my art was. So, and then I have some spiritual stuff that's in here. So yeah, that is my little baby idea notebook. Tiny baby, tiny baby, tiny. It's quite heavy. Tiny heavy baby. Okay, let's put it back where it belongs. So yeah, I can actually make 3 dories out of this one if I want to. And I will probably have 2 things like this left, so I could actually make some bookmarks as well if I want to, so like actual bookmarks. But yeah, okay, let's put that somewhere because I can't get it. Maybe I can. Okay, get in there. Yes, you can. Okay, so that's gone. Okay, and that was the idea for a dory, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I was actually busy with making background. Right, background. Let's sit down, shall we? And let's take a sip of tea. But as you can see, I think I have about 1 background left. Phew. Right. Okay. So I'm not really sure if I should call this making backgrounds, because you know, or making backgrounds and some small talk, or show stuff or whatever. No, I'll think about it later. Where's my? Where is my? Here it is. Let's clean it out just to be, yeah. Clean it out. Clean it out in black water. Of course we do. But it's just this is going to be the last background, I hope. So thing is, we don't have a lot of colors left. So I think I'm gonna do the same as I was doing before. But kind of in a lighter way. Oh. Come on. Help me out here. There we go. I think I'm just gonna do some patches. And as you can see, the colors are practically the same. Got more pigment left here. Come on. Come to mama. So yeah. I still need to fill in my idea notebook more. But you know, I'm like, ooh, and this is nice, and ooh, and I want to try that, and I want to try that, and suddenly you have like, you know, several projects going. It's starting to get dark here again. What time is it? Ah, it's after 4. Okay. This is going to be a mix-up. Let's put some of this over here as well, so it has some interest. I'm going to spray this anyway, so it will, you know, mix a little. Okay, Judy. What is in that corner? Wait a minute. Is my... Oh no, it's not empty. I was like, wait a minute. Is my brush empty? It's not. It's not a lot left, but it's not empty yet. As you can see, I have not really a clue of what I'm doing, but you know, just putting some color in there. Some patches. Oh, got some green. And more green there. And some light green over there. This is going to be more like a pastel-y side, I think. But pastel is not bad. Galina, did you post a picture? Did you post a picture somewhere? I'm always curious how other people make their little notebooks and planners and all that kind of stuff. I always pick up ideas from other people. And then I, you know, kind of modify it just a little bit. Yeah, you've got some already red to me left. Not a lot, but just a little. And here we have some orange. Oh, what's almost orange. And here we have some yellow with something. Not really sure what, but it's yellow with something. And here we have some more yellow with something. It's going from dark to light. What do I have left? Dark. There's still some red left. Tiny, tiny bit. But yeah. After I don't know how many backgrounds, at least 20. At least 20. And then suddenly when you go in when you go into the corners, you're like, oh, more pigment, more pigment. Let's put some extra there. That's the wonder of Ecoline or any liquid watercolor that has dried up. It's like, oh, more pigment. Oh, see, more pigment. Let's put some little shade stuff is here. Don't have a lot of the sepia left, so that's good. Just making sure I went into the corners. Oh. What's that? Oh, that's more sepia. Well, let's put a bit over there. Let's put some light stuffing over there, but make it light. Okay. This is just, you know, some playing around. I don't really think about it. Well, I wasn't really thinking about it, and then I was like, oh, it starts to get lighter. So that's kind of all the thinking that I kind of did. Except for, uh-oh, I still got that left. I'm not going to win a prize for being the most frugal person. But at least I kind of, you know. But it looks a lot better than it did. I got this left. That's more like, you know, I've got actual black left, so I could actually make. But I want to kind of see and spray this and see what it will give. Just to see what kind of print this gives. Oh, Galina, that is totally up to you. I mean, of course, if you decorate it, you know, you put a little of your art on there, so, you know, it could be nice for the person who receives it to actually, you know, see a part of your art. Also makes it a bit more personal. Ooh, I'm liking that. So if you, you know, if you decorate the cover, I mean, you can still leave like a little place where the person can fill in their name or something. I don't know. Zip. I like that. I might have to. Okay, so I just kind of fill up a little of the. Okay, this part. Hold on. Light spray. Smush it. I haven't participated in the Secret Sister swap because the thing is, when I see what people, you know, put in the swaps, it's like, I'm like, uh-oh, I don't have that kind of stuff, you know? That's a bit better. Spread it around with my finger a little. But, come on. No, okay. Does this look cool? This looks lit white, but it's actually light green. This is kind of... Hold on. I'm just trying to make, you know, some kind of impression, or a color impression-ish. Ah, that's better. Yeah. This is nice. Even though there were, you know, kind of colors that I was like, nah. This one actually turned out quite... So the only thing I have left is this little thing and then that little thing, and I know what I'll do. I'll just spray it and just put it on the paper. Right. Let's put this safe, shall we? Right, okay, which one is mine? Let me just let you take a peek at the ones that I've already finished. These were the lungs. This dried up quite well. Well, no, not really. It's still a bit... This is one of those. It looks a bit different when it's dried, so... This one actually looks darker than it is, but my the light outside is fading a little. More of those. More of those. Oh. That one. Oh. This is a pretty one. That was the dreamy one. And the other one that I just did is drying right now. So, one more left. Okay, one more. Ta-da! It's dark here. I need to put on light. Oh. Oh yeah, it's gonna show everything with shadows. Oh dear. Okay. So. Come on, work with me here. Ha. Okay, so I have a brush. Still has some water in it. Oh, that's black. Yeah. Not really sure if I can do something with this, but let's see. Just cleaning up the palette. And because everything has been contaminated, the colors quite fit, except for black. The black wasn't contaminated. That's the only thing that wasn't. And I'm trying to make sure that I kind of stay in the same, you know, the same color thingy. So here we have that, and then we have that, and then we have more of this that I kind of need to spread out. So this is going to be a very pale background. I don't mind. Yeah, what I'm gonna do with that one. Ooh, that might be a nice idea. If I, hold on. Might be a nice idea. Let me put this on. I'm using the last part of, oh, I'm trying to paint my laptop. That's not good. Do not paint a laptop. So, I'm kind of wiggling around with this one. There's some stuff in here. Oh, careful. I'm trying not to make too much shadow, but it's kind of hard. Let's put some of that. Because I'm going to spray that and try to let it drip a little. Yeah, except for the black, I have everything covered. But the black is, you know, black. Let's see what this imprint does. And then let's drip it to the side. I'm gonna let it stand for a moment. There's lots of black there. Come on. Drip, drip. Drip, drip. I know you want to. Just forcing the drip to go a bit faster. This will give it, you know, a bit of interest. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, but actually I don't. This is just experimental for me. See, because now you can see there's, you know, drippage stuff going on. Zip. And now the only thing I'm gonna try to do, and I hope it doesn't backfire, but if it backfires, well, we just have to live with it. Not bad, but yeah. Look at my palette. Woohoo! Actually, if I spray that, because there's a little piece of, I have no idea what that is. Oh. And this one has a dark spot. Just doing a light spray thing on the dark spots, but I'm not going to close it again because I kind of lost some of my drippage. Come on, go down. Yes. It's like it's thundering or something. You know, with the lightning. And you still see a little bit of the green and the blue, but it's very pale. The camera has problems picking it up. But yeah, that's the last one of those. Because now I only have 20 minutes left. What I was going to do was I was going to clean this one out and start putting the pure colors back in. But apparently I won't be doing that on stream. Let's put that over there. And I've got some nice drippage on napkins. Where's my... Let's put some... Hold on. Let's put some... These are backings of napkins. I'm gonna just spray and spray. I need to make sure that I don't spray my spray my laptop. A little bit of light green. Doesn't want to come off. Yeah, I know. Patty Inky Obsession streams in 20 minutes. That's why I usually don't go over my 3 hours. I don't want to be stepping on toes. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna make sure that I don't put like no, I think I put like, I didn't put 1 drop in there. I put more drops in there. So I'm gonna make sure that I put less drops in there. And there's still, what is, you little, get out of there. Yeah, well, I had to do something. I didn't want to just, you know, throw it away. I thought it was kind of, you know, For me it was a crime to throw it away. So why are you stuck? What is stuck behind there? Let's use a ballpoint pen. Ah, that's better. Ha, now you can see in the crevice that there used to be red. Ha, funny. Thank you, Dorothy. I think, I wasn't quite sure about those backgrounds, but I kind of found some techniques that worked for me, so that's good. You little. So, I'm just cleaning off my palette. But I want to put the colors in a better order, so this way this is actually a better idea to put everything in a better order. And meanwhile I have more backgrounds to do stuff with. Seriously, get out of there. And you get out. It's a lot of black there. Black. And the crevices. What time is it? 50 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna let those pages dry, and I might cut some into ATCs or art cards in general. I'm still thinking what else I can do with them, because I haven't really spent a lot of time thinking about it. So come on. There's still black in the corner, seriously? Oh my god. Whee. Well, if I ever want, something grayish for background, here we go. And this way, the excess that I'm, throwing away, I still have here, instead of going down the drain. It did leave some marks, that I must admit. The color is, well, I don't know if you can see it, but I can still see the color on the plastic palette. But and that was supposed to be red. Oh, come on, get out. And that was supposed to be yellow, but that didn't turn into yellow. So it is one big giant mess. I think I've sprayed out at least half of this bottle. And during the whole stream, I filled it up completely because I knew I was going to need a lot. Yeah, that's still reddish. Get out. But yeah, well, at least I got a proper palette again. Woohoo! Yay! So I can start all over again with putting stuffies in there. And this time, I hope. So I will probably have to, like, you know, put it on my desk and not move it until it's dry. Because last time I moved it to a shelf over there. So right. I need to put these to dry. Oh, I'm just gonna, sorry, pull them up on a pile. Totally soaked, doesn't matter. They will dry. And get a few more. This way I have a purpose for the backings of my napkins. Because I was thinking of using the backing of napkins. Oops. Of using the backing of napkins with self-made alcohol sprays. This way I could use them for collage. Yay, handprint. Put that over there. I think I might have to do some, yeah, I might have to do some cleaning underwater at the sink. But overall, it looks, I'm not gonna say it looks brand new because it's stained the plastic a little, but you know. Woohoo! Yeah, I can also do that. I can also do that, Vicky. That's true. I have red. What is this? That's also something I can do. Okay, peoples. Patty is streaming in 10 minutes. So go over there and have fun and have a lovely Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are, or night. And I will see you next week with something that I haven't thought about, but you know. Thank you all for watching and coming. Bye!